Alright, welcome to the content that you haven't subscribed for and you are getting anyways. So this video won't be similar to my previous videos. There won't be any flash animations. This will be just me, you, we sit down here on the afternoon and just talk about the toxicity in our community. So one relatively unfortunate thing happened and Ben Jordan has decided to stop reviewing gears. If you enjoy watching gear reviews, this is probably lost for you. And I think overall this is a loss for community because we have just lost a critical voice who doesn't care too much about the companies and says whatever he wants, right? But this video is just not here to show support for Ben Jordan. I don't think he needs it. He has a very established YouTube channel and I think he is very respected in the industry, so he doesn't need any of these. But if you haven't watched the video, I will put the link on the description below. So go check out first so that you will understand this video a bit more. As a YouTuber and a transgender woman, I think I'm one of the more experienced person when it comes to toxicity. I receive hate comments daily on my channel, every single day. And at the beginning, it's kind of a bad thing, but in time, it really helped me to grow extremely thick skin. And nowadays, I really don't care whatsoever. On the other hand, one thing is getting out of hand, and it is the toxicity in techno and house community, and it reveals itself in many different ways. For example, genre superiority complex. This type of comments getting lately more and more popular. And main reason for this one, like all the other toxic comments is that house and techno is really having a second coming, and they have never been this popular in my whole life. Especially techno, you will see the biggest, largest labels releasing like peak time techno tracks. I never seen that before, and I think it's a very fun thing to see. It really makes me happy, but that means that we are having more and more influx of people, and that means we are having more and more hate or the toxicity in the community. People will call names if the other person listens to another genre of techno and house. People will have superiority complex. They will tell how the old version of something was much better or how the newcomers are not respecting and so on. I will be lying if I say that I don't understand why people do this, because let me have a confession. In high school, I was a metal and rock person. And that was the only genre that existed for me. I think I was a bit obsessed with being a cool person, and I did everything. I was playing in a band, I was getting out of my way to get cool hairstyle, cool clothes, breaking the rules and so on. And in that sense, rock and music was almost a way to show other people how I am cooler than them. So I was despising anybody who don't listen these superior genres compared to anything else in the world. So it was basically my insecurities showing up themselves. And I think it is the same thing when it comes to all these genre discussions. Like people just insecure with one thing or another and they hold on to the something. In this case, the genre of a music, and because they are listening to this genre, they are better than others. And not only genre, there are even more toxicity in the comments. Like if you take a look at my Ableton video, it is mind-blowing that two different people look at exact the same content and draw two completely different extreme conclusions. One saying how I'm kind of protecting Ableton and being a nice, and other saying how I really don't understand Ableton and I'm making bad comments, and because of that I will never get an opportunity again from Ableton or in other German companies. But when it comes to toxicity, I can really deal with easily towards me, but the one thing I really don't want is the toxicity is towards other people in the community itself. From the start, when I created this channel, I had an idea of like creating this cozy community music channel, and regardless of your country, gender, sexual orientation, beliefs, religion, whatever, you could come here and have this cozy feeling and learn about music production. And one thing that really kills that mood is like people being toxic to each other. So what to do next? I don't know. I really don't know. I think the main purpose of this video is just me venting. And today I just clicked the record button and here we are at the end of video without a conclusion. Yeah, And this was the weird chat that you and me had together, and it had to happen at some point, I guess. Alright, I don't know how to end this one. Bye now.